This was the last maybe 15 minutes of the game. We see Omega and he's moving the flag. We're gonna go ahead and tail him. Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, where are we going?
Well, wherever he's going, we're going.
Start out, we have a local with us. I believe his name is Sam Stocks, shirtless, Callsign shirtless. And I'll tell you, he was a serious player. I'm watching the rear. Trigger's on point, following Omega. I take about 2 steps, and then Trigger gets shot. So I immediately rush up, and I see the guy who took Trigger up, and he's coming around. We've got a dead guy, right, Sam? We need to make sure we can get him up, right? So we need an AO. Anyway, so now I start falling back. I want to get closer to them. I know that 3 minutes is coming to an end, and I want to be right there for us to take off once Trigger gets picked up. I look off at another structure. So let's say where I engage that fire team's 12 o'clock. This is like 2:30, okay? It's in a distance. I could probably hit it, but I see him, snap to it, and I can't ID him yet, so I'm holding my fire, and I see the yellow, or green, if you will. So I start yelling at him, saying, hey man, like, whatever you're doing, and he was far enough away that it might have actually been not good for me to yell to him, to say, you got some enemies this way, be wary. Because he was far enough away, he very likely had his own situation going on. Meaning he was dealing with his own enemies moving through his area, and he's trying to navigate that. And then I'd call, and for anyone who didn't know...
Yellow! Go left side, you have hostiles! Go left! That way!
So I hope I didn't harm him, but I did call to him to let him know you got an unknown amount now. Give it another minute or two, the first guy is going to start getting medicked, the second, third guy shortly after. So I just want him to be aware, you know, always communicate. And I've noticed this too. If a lot of people think, oh, they just want to do their thing, they don't want me getting involved. If you go in and you just start yelling to people about, oh, you're going that, I just came from there, here's what I saw, just be wary, okay? You're over there, I'm going that way, what did you just see? And you'll notice the same kids who kind of sit there and you can look at them and see they want to say something, but they just don't know if anyone's going to care. You know, I guess that's understandable. Break the ice for them. It's beautiful. Talk out, we're a team. I don't know you, I don't care, mate, you're on my team. You are my brother right now. This whole day, I've been having battery issues with my licensed HK M27. So it's shooting like the hop-up's broken. And Trigger took everything apart for me. It's great. He actually fixed quite a bit. But even at his house up in Maine, we were shooting it and it's going 200 feet, 150 feet, no problem. With his battery. Then I put in my battery that I got it on just a 17, and it's got the right linkage, the connection point, but I don't think it's meant for that because it doesn't work. So this whole day, I've been really on the defensive. I can legitimately only hit people 50 feet, if that, in front of me.
You can hit that flag from here.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I might be able to.
Yeah. So I'm not being aggressive, and my mindset followed. I gotta be careful. I can't take that. I have no advantage. I have to find other ways to be effective when other people just have to have range on their rifle. So we had gone back. I swapped uniforms. Now I got my HPA. I'm aggressive now. This whole day, I have kind of been careful. And now I've got this. And so Trigger gets medicked. He's like, Monarch, let's go. I'm like, dude, there might be 2 more, 1 more. I'm just excited. I'm so excited. And he's like, oh, Monarch, objective. Yeah, I know. I got to shoot a kid over there. It was awesome. Yeah.
Monarch.
Yo.
Monarch.
Hit it.
Let's get over here. Let's get over here. Don't worry about that.
There's 2 more.
I want the flag. I don't want them to tip that in the last 10 minutes.
Copy that. Let's start heading there.
That's it. We got to get to the objective. We know where the objective's going. We don't have to talk about that. You're up there. We doing this? Yeah, let's go. Trigger without a word. Turns and starts going down that really steep ravine. And instantly, I'm peeling off. Look at the periphery of the camera. Sam, right there. I think the gun was at low ready. But he's watching. He's watching my back as I collapse in. Yeah, we go back, we split up. Trigger goes left, gun up, okay? Gun down real quick. I come up. How many people would have just followed his teammate? Okay, but if we get up there and we're funneled through this little area, this was inside of trench. We don't have any play. We have no maneuver. We have to go back. So I went over to that right side, and it's just smarter to do. We're close enough. We can communicate. We can watch each other's backs. But we're far enough away that we're not like, we're in the same location, but we're not like right there. So it was just a smarter thing to do. So I get up there and I can see the flag. And I forget when I saw the flag, if it was still yellow. We're watching it for a minute. There's a lot of open area. We're looking at Memorial. It's traveling right to the left of Memorial, which is actually a beautiful little setup they have there. I very much appreciate that Memorial spot. And that's for whatever it means to you. It seems like a universal spot, you know. But anyway, so Trigger takes off. I'm watching him. I peek out, check right one more time. Now I follow him. I'm not comfortable. We have to advance fast, you know. But
eyes on the flag.
same thing. We can still do it fast, but we can't totally say goodbye to security. So he's following, he's ahead of me, and I sort of go near Memorial so I can duck, take a knee, and sort of scan a bit. Even as he progresses, I'm going to watch, and if someone engages him, hopefully I can see that. He may be down now, but I'll be able to hopefully see. So that's what I'm hoping to do.
Hit! You're going to contact you at 12 o'clock. Got him! Move up! Move up!
Sam's shirtless is coming up to my right side. We're all funneling here, but what if there's guys here and here? So for Trigger to go here, me here, Sam here, that's just proper. That's good. Again, I didn't tell Sam that. Trigger didn't tell Sam that. He was just aware. It was awesome. So I go there and I sort of slow down. Trigger gets hit. And even in his camera, it's just last second. This kid is behind it's like one tree, but it splits up into two decent sized trees. It's not a great position for the guy to have, but if we're running up and our focus is much more on the objective, which we're scanning as we go, but we're looking into dense brush. So I look over to him and I say, hey man, you got like a friendly at your 12. So keep in mind, I'm facing, so friendly's at my 12. Sam's over here facing diagonal, but the way he's facing, it's also his 12. If he was where he was facing straight the way I was, then I would have said, hey, you know, you're 10 o'clock. But so I send 3 or 4 rounds and it's great. Trigger with his dead rag on looked over and you were able to see him absorb the rounds. And it was great. So no time to waste. We're on the flag. We got a man down now. Not only do we have to go and make sure that flag's secure, we need to secure this whole because we got a guy we need to get up, and we're not getting him up. Okay, so objective is always first. Real life, that is gospel. The mission, the men, and me. But to be honest, in this, I'm there to play with my friends. So I will sacrifice points for the sake of getting my friend up. But I had Sam with me, and Sam's badass, so I didn't have to worry about anything. This guy goes down instantly. I'm saying, okay, he's down. Push up, push up. And as quickly as I can get up and move, Sam's up and moving. Gun at low ready. And I go past him and I get up to the road. And Gully is where the flag is. It's just right on the other side of the road. And based on the yelling we've done, the noise we've made, if anyone was in there, they would have looked out at this point to see what's up. So I'm 99% sure I got nothing to worry about in that structure. So now I got to worry about the road. But I wonder if there's someone on the other side of that gully. They scored it. Saw no one else was around. They had time. Let's go across this trench and be on the other side of the gully. They're going to come up, focus on that structure, and when they come around the back, the only way to access the flag, we can hit them. I wanted to approach so that anything behind the structure is not a concern at this point. There's no line of sight. And I can focus on this as I move up, what's on the road. And the big thing in the road is not that someone's going to be there, but that they're going to be right in the tree line down the road. They'd be shooting at you diagonally. So I get across that, and I put a little focus just to make sure someone's inside. There are some people who will choose to not engage you on approach, but wait until you try to breach inside, and then they just sit in their corner and get you. So I am aware that while it's very unlikely someone's there, there could be a kid in there, and that's his play. So I wasn't super concerned, but I made sure I looked, and I took each little peeking in, making sure that only my head is exposed and I can pull back quick. So I go back, I score the flag with trigger down. I only have Sam, so I go say, okay, Sam, this is what we've got. There's not a lot of time left. If they're gonna come, they're just gonna try to bum rush it. So it makes perfect sense that they're gonna come right now. 2 minutes, I mean, we have to be on high alert.
Green has one. Green has one. Shirtless! Keep an eye on our dead teammate. When we can get him, let's get him. I got one mic. They got no time to maneuver. If they're gonna come with force.
Here. This is the end of the game. We're not too worried about, you know, redconning, stuff like that. Let's just rush it. So it wouldn't have taken many guys, even not necessarily skilled guys, to take that from us, you know. It's just me and Shirtless. And that particular structure, you know, you could be sitting there thinking, well, I got a wall here, I'm somewhat good. There's almost always 2 or 3 avenues of approach when it comes to shooting BBs at you in that area. So
it's a fucked up structure.
You got to be careful. So we're communicating. What do you see? What do you got? Okay, now let's dig in. And at this point, trigger's ready to come up.
Good shit, man.
What sound?
No, I'm talking to the other guy.
So Shirtless goes up again without. He's just paying attention. What can we do? When can we do it? When's the best time to do it? And man, Shirtless, I appreciated you, man. We both did. Trigger and I both did. It was a great. You were a great addition. My only regret is that we didn't link up with you earlier in the day. But now I know. So now that he's up, you know, another thing I love. As soon as he gets medic, he looks at the guy who shot him and says, you know, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Good shit, man.
And that guy says it back to him.
Good shit, man. What? Yo. You inside?
I'm coming in now.
How about... Five minutes. 5 minutes.
So comes, wants to communicate with me, and instantly, okay, where are you? What are you doing? What can you see there? You've got that covered, you've got that covered. Okay, I've got this covered. Shirtless, what do you have? We're all making sure. Where are we focused? And you can't always get that 360, but if you know where everyone's primarily focused on, then you know that kind of everything's good.
Hey, I can watch the trail we came from.
I'm watching his whole backside.
All right. I got clear coverage. Shirtless!
He said copy.
Where is he?
He's probably right here, somewhere right around us.
Okay, sounds good.
Quick attention over here. And you somewhat cover it. You know, it's not foolproof, but it's a big difference. And also, you can set up your sectors so that the one that has the longest approach, like the one through the clearing that they'll have to come through, I can see them from further. That might be the one you don't pay too much attention to. Because the other ones where they can get closer to you and spawn an attack, that you want your concern to be there. They have more to cover over here, so you know what I'm saying? I hope I'm saying that correctly. That it makes sense to you. And at some point, that guy who shot trigger, he's saying, okay, it's long since been 3 minutes, but I was hoping some teammates would come here by now and resurrect me. They haven't, so now I'm gonna go back to my spawn. Now he's moving on his own. He can't go back to a spawn tree. He has to go to his spawn. So he starts walking away, and I yell to him, hey man, good stuff. And he says, thank you. Hey man, you too. And I say thank you back.
Good job, man. Thank you.
That doesn't happen almost constantly in airsoft. It's just, I'm clueless. People, it's airsoft. I get we all feel invigorated going out there, putting on that type of uniform, that type of gear, going out in the woods when your senses have to, that's it, we're being hunted. We're hunting and we're being hunted. It's a great feeling, but too many of us let it get to our head that somehow we're like incredible. We're above everyone else, and there's just no need for it. No one cares how cool you think you are, but people are going to remember how nice you were. So, yeah, we're watching this. That guy goes back. Trigger comes in to talk to me real quick, and I say, you know, I'm really worried that guy's been able to sit there, and he was quiet. He did what the rules say. But he got to watch us, and he also got to hear an awful lot of us communicating and planning. So he kind of knows what we're doing now. And he's going back to where all those other guys I killed are, who are now back up. So I'm pretty sure they're going to bring maybe 5 to 10 guys here and rush us at this point. This could be a problem, you know?
Yo. Okay, sounds good. He says there's a lot of guys on Jackal probably going to come through that side.
And this is a great area right here. You know, as far as, you know.
Is that an entry? See, I think that if that guy's fast enough, he's gonna respawn and say, hey, it's right there, there's 3 dudes only, let's hit it.
You got an eye on him?
No, he took off. Yeah.
We got 3 minutes. They ain't getting here in 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
Copy, copy.
We're not equipped to be able to take that, so nothing to worry about. We did it.
Shirtless, anything? I got one movement.
Yeah, buddy.
Omega was going around all day moving all the flags and whatnot, and he was just constantly changing things and preparing things so the rest of us can enjoy it. So on the way out, I had to go back. I brought out 2 bags to our CP. I had to go back and get those. Ryan grabbed that wagon. It's a wagon. And he brought it back in to save Omega some time. So that was nice. You know, nice thing.
I'm gonna do Omega a solid.
We're gonna bring it in for him. They call index.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
Look at him. He's got all, you know, high-end stuff on, and he's very skilled. He has a presence, you know. People notice him. By all means, you know, he's a really cool guy. And at the same time, he's like, yeah, let's be nice. Let's help out. Out of everything, that's what's really cool. That's what makes me say, you know what, maybe that dude is something. Because he's considerate and nice. What I just said could be a lesson to a lot of people if you think about it.
Let's do Omega a solid.
You want to just bring that back? I'll go get the bag.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we collapsed in, and it was great. I do want to say another thanks to Omega. I've been to plenty of indoor fields, outdoor fields, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Maine, New Hampshire, Mass. And there's very much just something special about Harris Farms. You know, it is inarguably one of the most beautiful places you can go. And I gotta say, it might be the most beautiful place in New England. Recently, someone had said how Zulu 24 was the best field in New England. And then another older person was right there to agree with him. So, New York is not part of New England. And Zulu is great, but there is a beauty to Harris Farms. There's a whole area where the ground is just moss. It's just a beautiful carpet of a dozen different shades of green. It's just the most beautiful place. Airsoft aside, it's the most beautiful place. And then you throw airsoft into it, and it's not very arduous, but it's maneuverable. The topography can be used, you know. It really is an incredible field. So thank you to Omega for doing what you do and being out there and making sure we give you feedback. And it maybe not next week we get a response, the week after, but at some point you introduce a new thing, a new way you're doing it, as a result of people saying this was a little taking away, this sort of you know. And I appreciate that, because other fields say, well, that's just the way it is. And I see what you do, and I'm grateful. We are all grateful. It's an introduction to Black Label Milsim. Whatever field we're at, we're going to do it like a Milsim. And by all means, join us. Come play along. Follow our lead. Join the stack. Have fun. Let us raise you up. By all means, raise me up. I hope this was decent, and I hope you enjoyed it. Callsign Trigger, Callsign Modern. Black Label Milsim.